Hello and welcome back to GWYF. So the first thing I want to say before I hop into this is I've literally just recorded it and then the audio went kaput. It's just so bad. It just sort of halfway through it just gave up. And so I've already had a look at the map obviously, but they've done a great job, so I want to make sure I can get it out there. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be playing Oasis. Got it there a second time. Which is by obviously Danny, Klaus, Heisenberg and Thomas. And they obviously made the Forest one, which was fantastic. Absolutely amazing in that. So we're going to get into this. And I'm going to try not to be a dick. But some of the things I just want to sort of offer them some sort of constructive criticism. Well, I hope you enjoy it because they have done a fantastic job. Even on the pyramid bit. Okay, so the first thing I want to say is hole 1, you can see it's hole 1 quite clearly. The only thing I don't like about this is sort of this bit and that bit, how there's sort of like it's slanted, because that's not obviously how it's in game. The rest of it, absolutely amazing. And by the way, if you didn't know, because I couldn't actually see it, I had to guess. If you press V, it toggles between sort of free cam and not free cam. Now, obviously, I'm not the best at the game, so I'll probably be a bit shit. But I'll try my best to be pretty good. But I can't guarantee it. Also, hole 2, only thing I don't like about this is, I mean, it'll be so hard to get it like perfect. But just the walls, I don't like the sort of spikes. Just put normal walls there, please. That's not good enough. Could have been worse. Last time I landed on the rim. Oh, it's oh my god! You know it's hole 2. Don't know how I'm gonna do this because there we go. Now we just got to pray the order it doesn't go shit. Now this one they've done a pretty good job, to be honest. I don't know how they would do a curve. The only thing like I want to say is here you've got the curve like on this is hole 9 obviously. You've got the curve here like sort of roughly diagonal, but obviously if you go to like a perfect angle it's going to be sort of flat. I just need to rotate my camera sort of about 30 degrees sort of tilted. And that's the thing I want to change about GWYF. So what I want to change is that you can sort of just pick these bits and that bit and just lower it, so it's sort of like a curve like that. It's really hard to explain, but you'll probably have to lower this side a bit. It's basically all I want to do is you got to just imagine you've got a square here. You got 4 pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to be able to grab one point and sort of lift it or lower it, etc. I think that would be really cool. I think that's the thing they need to add next in GWYF. Because the rest of the editor, although I don't use it that often, is pretty good, to be honest. But yeah, hole 2 they've done a great job. For hole 3, sorry. Hole 4. I better not stroke out. I didn't stroke out last time. I just did really bad. I think I do kind of want to get better at the game, to be honest. And I don't think it'll be that hard. Or you'll have to like, if you find the right sort of putter speed and mouse speed or whatever, you can probably easily do it. I mean, people have got like, oh, that was like a centimeter away. I love how they spell pyramid. Wait, is that how you spell? Am I just being an idiot? That's not how you spell pyramid, right? One sec. Wow, if you can see this. Wow. Wow. I hope you can see that because Timo's been a dick. There we go. So that one, all you have to do is sort of touch the lines. Okay, now this one I had trouble with last time. I think I stroked out. But not today. The only thing I would say about this hole is just move that sort of side a bit closer, as obviously that's how the game is. But other than that, it's a pretty... Oh my god, I am amazing. I am amazing. Okay. Hole 6. Obviously, this is hole 6, yeah. This is the only bit that annoys me, really. It's obviously a straight sort of diagonal ramp here, and I think it would be too hard just to put one there, because sort of this is where I'm expecting the hill to start. Really, I think that would be fine, because here, obviously, this side is meant to be the one that goes in the hole, and this side is meant to go around here. But I just think that would be too hard in this editor. I just don't know how you would do it, unless you sort of increase the height up there, but then that sort of ruins the rest of the hole. Actually, what you could do is you could lift that up there, so you could still keep that being, this bit being two sort of diagonal ramps, and then you just sort of lower this bit down further. I don't know. The only thing I don't like about this is there's no dip around the hole. I think if you added that, that would be pretty cool. So I think if I remember, this one is one of the ones that I feel should be the first to be remade. Oh shit, I messed up there. But that's not saying they've done a really bad job, to be honest. They've done a fantastic job on the course itself. But constructive criticism. Like, look, I don't think I'm going to go in here. Oh no, I do, but I guess you don't always go in anyway, so can't blame that. Okay, this one you just got to aim a bit further right, bit more power. There we go. God, I'm so much better once I've played the map. Just that little bit is going to annoy people, I can guarantee it. But to be honest, I've not actually bounced. I bounced the same place twice pretty much, so I don't know how much of a problem it could be. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, hole 8, awesome. Hole 9, I feel boost would be quite nice, but the problem with the boost is if you add boost, you need to increase the size of the walls, which I think they probably might have tested out, just because you would go flying out. It's funny, first time I played it, my first shot actually went flying out, and I was like, oh, this is just like the real game. Okay, a bit too strong. A bit too shit. About that. Yeah, if I could aim correctly. Jesus Christ, Sam. I'm not doing too bad, to be honest. That hole in one was amazing though. Okay. Now, this is not the map, the Danny's and that lot's fault. This is the game itself. I really hate how the side of every single fucking piece tilts in. It's the worst design ever. Now that might just be me being really salty, and it might be needed when you're connecting stuff, but oh my god, it annoys me, because it's like it sort of limits the shot you can do up here. We're gonna go this. Oh, really? Sounds meant to stop me there. That might just be me being really salty, but I really don't like that. Right? Oh shit. If you want to do something, what you should do is have like a flat square, and then sort of add on the sides. I think that's probably a better way than doing it. But then again, that doesn't affect the side. Enough complaining about the game. The map itself is amazing. Hole 10 is really well done. A few sort of areas like the bump there, but I don't think it's the creator's fault. I think that's just the game's fault, but I'm not 100% sure. So I've said, okay, you'll see why there's nets there. I was like, when I first played this, I was like, why the fuck's there's net? Oh my god, it's chaotic. This is not the chaotic I meant. I'm not going to go straight in because I feel what you need to do is there's like a boost here, where that clear water is, and you'll see what happens. Why is it so weird though? Oh, there you go. See, they. Oh shit. Oh shit. It's the best thing ever. It's like, are you lucky today? Oh, that's the first time I've actually gone around the whole way. That's annoying. It looked like we were still in water then. I just think that's amazing. I don't know if you can make it smoother, but it's just amazing. Be pretty cool if they didn't add size on there, on there. So it sort of adds the possibility. Did I just jump from something? Looks like you see the black lines at the top. I think I just jumped from there. So bounce me. I love the nets. The nets are amazing. Hole 12, really good. The only thing I would say is, I mean, probably two things to be honest. Do you think this should be extended one more square that way? I feel like it should. And also, this is rotating the wrong way. Oh, one more. You'll say it. This isn't me being this is me trying to be nice. They've done a fantastic job. Just extend this a bit further out. In the game itself, it's not that wide there. I know there is a little bit of a dip in. But maybe sort of line it up with that bit here, that corner. I think that would be a good idea. But I like what you've tried to do, to be honest. It's really good. I think the par's correct, but I'm not 100% sure. It seems familiar. Well, I never bar with a par, do I? I've not actually seen this until now, to be honest. Yeah, that should not be in the game. I don't know how hard it is to do, but honestly, I feel like a bit of a dick saying this. Hole's a bit right. I don't know what you're trying. I get what you're trying to do here, trying to make you go around, but it's not exactly the smoothest circle. I don't know how hard that would be. Can you hit it around here and goes out there? It should be possible. What I would do, rather than adding these pots, is you know how you can get the sort of lids to the sort of barrels and stuff like that. What I would do is put a big version of that here instead. At least that would also help you make a better circle. But with that, it acts as a hole because you can't jump directly through it. I'm not the biggest fan of the pots, but that's just me. Other than that, when we get down here, that wall shouldn't be touching that side, and they're a bit weird, but I don't know. I that's the thing. This is all me being like, I played golf with your friends for so long, and I'm being a bit critical like that. But overall, they've done a fantastic job. Okay, now this one is awesome. It's like a face. First try. Got that in second try last time. I was amazed. Need to do a bit more power there. Yeah, a bit more. This pyramid's pretty cool, to be honest. Honestly, once I get in here, the only hole that is to really speak about is hole 18. But I can understand why it might be quite hard to do that one. But the rest of the holes, if I remember correctly, are fantastic. That was hole 14. This is hole 15. It is quite easy to bounce out there, so be careful. I'm not. You can shoot straight over there, but I'm not really in the best position, so we're just going to go this way. Again, you know how I was talking about game, how well, I think it was on the whole 3. You can like you've got this piece here, etc. So from there to there, if you could pick up this side and then just lower it or something like that, that'd be awesome. Especially for this hole, it would help. But the creators, you've done a fantastic job. It like looks so much like hole 15. It's ridiculous. Hole 16, another one. Only thing I'm missing here is the fire. And the fact that I can go well far, I did not know that. Do you know what? You could probably get a hole in one on this. Oh, well, I did not. Last time I played that, I didn't skip it. I've just realised. I think pyramid the way it's spelled there is probably how you spell it in German. Because I think the people that made this are German. At least Danny Klaus sounds German. Thomas, but Thomas is also a German name. Well, and then Heisenberg is obviously Breaking Bad. So, was the scientist Heisenberg? Was the scientist Heisenberg German? Probably. Okay, so this is hole 80. Now, what I would want to do is I would want them to clear this out over here and then make hole 18 there, sort of facing that way. Because here, all you've got is you're basically aiming at the right hand side. Like if you play golf with your friends, you've got the left side and the right side, and this is basically aiming at the right hand side. And to be fair, they've done a great job. However, even just angling that a bit better so we can get up here is better than having it straight on. But that's just me. And then obviously the rest of it doesn't really make sense. So honestly, I would quite like if this hole got changed. I don't know if that's something they're willing to do, because I feel the two holes that are sort of well. Oh, I like that. Sort of stops me falling back down. The two holes that are well known for Oasis are. Game. So that wasn't their fault, that was the game's fault. Yeah, the two holes that are, if you say them, they'll be like, oh, that's Oasis, isn't it? Oh, the Sphinx hole and hole 18. I think those two are probably the most well-known holes. And I feel hole 18 hasn't been done that well. Hole 14 was done superbly. You've done a fantastic job there. Only thing I might say is the entrance to the pyramid, maybe make it small. But overall, you guys, you've done a fantastic job. If you're watching this, because you're probably not. You've done a fantastic job. Honestly, it's amazing. Obviously, if you watch the video, you'll see there's a few tweaks I would quite like. But it's definitely a good start. I would quite like you to work on this before you go on and then work on Twilight, because I think this could do a bit of improvements. Forest was really good, to be fair, but this one could do with a bit of improvements. But yeah, overall, well done. And to the rest of you, thank you very much for watching. I will see you later.